Good evening, guys. This is your neighborhood news with Ron, your next agent. We do these on Fridays. Thank you so much, everyone that is in attendance, that does watch me on a regular basis, whether it's on Facebook, Instagram, Twitch, Twitter, whatever platform you see me on live. Thank you so much for attending. I wanted to do an announcement. Let's see. Wanted to do a little bit of an announcement. There is a new book that I have coming out, Saving Money on Your Dream Home. It's a great read. If you're in the market to purchase a home in this year, next year, whatever year it may be, that's a great read. You can find it on any of my social media platforms. There's a link in either my bio or any of the descriptions that you see there. Click on it, get a free copy of that book. Definitely check it out. It's a great read, especially if you're in the market to buy or purchase a home this year or next year. I'm also having another book that's coming out for the sellers. When that is officially dropping, I will promote that here as well. Without further ado, let's get started. So, I'm going to try to make this quick, as I always do. Just try to make this super quick. If you can do me a favor, like this video, share this video with your family and friends. Help my channel grow. You don't know how much that helps me. I've already gained so many followers on Facebook. We are past our 250 mark. Now I'm going to start working on all of my other platforms. If I can at least get all my platforms to 250, that'd be great. And I'll do the same thing that I did before, $25 gift card to the 250th follower on any of my platforms, so you still have an option to get a gift card. Shout out to David Porter. He's getting the gift card for being my 250th follower on Facebook. If you would like to be a part of that, look on one of my social media platforms, become a follower, send someone over. If you let me know, hey, I sent this person over and they happen to be my 250th follower, we'll split it in half. I'll get you a $25 gift card. I'll get them a $25. That's not a split, but hey, you know what I mean. All right. So, question I always ask, who do you know that's in the market to buy or sell real estate this year? No matter where you are, whether it's United States, outside of the United States, in Florida, outside of Florida, wherever you may be, work for an amazing company, you are an American. We have our hands in so many different states, so many different countries. So I would love to be that real estate resource for you. So if you know anybody that is in the market to buy or sell, please send them my way. You can contact me via my phone number. You can email me at ronyournextagent@gmail.com. I'm pretty much Ron Your Next Agent on every social media platform. So if you're trying to reach me, please look out for me there. Like I said, this is how you can reach me. You can scan that QR code that is in the top corner of your screen. It'll direct you to my Facebook page. You can find a copy of the book. You can also find any information on me. Reach out to me. I would love to hear your feedback. If you find value in what you're seeing here, please let me know. It helps me. Let me know what type of content you guys would love to see. All righty. So what are we going to talk about today? Last week we talked about the process, knowing your listings. So let's say, hey, now you're under contract. Okay? Now you're under contract. What are your steps? Well, first is that earnest money deposit. That earnest money deposit is kind of a way to let them know that, hey, I'm serious. I really want to be a part of this. So I'm serious. I'm serious about purchasing your home. Here's my earnest money deposit showing that I'm serious. In my state, it's 1%. Some places even offer 2%. If you're really serious and you really are committed to the house, 2% is an amazing concept to do, or amazing gesture, if you would. But you don't have to do that. Be careful about putting too much money up at front when you're on the buyer side, unless you have it. You know, if you're kind of got to keep money set aside after you move in, you got to keep money set aside for, you know, inspections and other things that may come after that. So be very, very careful with how much you put down. But if you can do 1%, definitely do 1%. So speaking of inspections, that is going to be your next step to schedule your inspections, whether it's your full home inspection that covers a 4-point inspection, your wind mitigation, and everything that has to do with the house, along with your WDO, which is your wood destroying organisms. They're going to look and see if there's any wood rot or anything like that inside the home. If you can, as the buyer, be present on the end of the inspection, I recommend that. It allows you to physically see what the inspector is seeing and know what issues. So you know, well, okay, that does seem major. That needs to be addressed right away. Or, you know, that is not as bad as I thought it was. Okay, that can be fixed over time. All right. And it allows you to generate those repair requests that you're going to need after you're under contract. So once the inspections are done, you send in that repair request to the seller and say, hey, these are some of the major things we need taken care of, because it affects your insurance. It affects the process of the loan. If the home has too many repairs, especially on an FHA loan, it's going to determine whether you qualify to purchase that home or not. So another thing you want to factor in, and we spoke about this the last time, the difference between a non-as-is contract and an as-is contract. This is an as-is contract. This kind of lets you know, is this going to be too much for me to tackle? Should I walk away? Or should I go back to the drawing board and try to renegotiate price? Maybe even try to see if, depending on how long the home's been on the market, hey, are you willing to do some repairs? If it's not major repairs that need to be done. Or just walk away, you know? So those are some of the things that you want to factor in. After all that is done, now it's time for going to closing. You know, right before closing, I recommend doing a final walkthrough. Make sure that that home is actually what you were expecting, making sure that it's livable and inhabitable, still making sure that there was no crazy ex or anybody that ran in and just damaged something because they didn't want this house to sell. You just want to protect yourself and make sure the house that you saw is a house that you're going to get before you do your closing. Then you're going to bring that you're going to wire that money, whatever your closing statement says that you have to bring in, whether it's, you know, your down payment and taxes, insurance. They're going to take some insurance up front, transferring tax, the transfer of the deed, things like that. There's so many factors that go into the closing when it comes to the closing costs. So you'll get a copy of that sent to you from your lender. You'll get a copy sent to you from the title company, let you know what to expect. And most agents are going to go over that with you before we get to the closing table. That way you're prepared so you know what to expect. And if you have an agent like me, chances are you're going to get that even before you put in the contract, what to expect at closing. That way you're not blindsided at any moment during the closing process. So if you have any questions on that process, if you want to know what it takes to get through, you know, the contract process, reach out to me. Like I said, you can reach me on any social media platform. I am available on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, whatever platform you use. Please feel free to reach out to me. It's going to be Ron, your next agent. If you can do me a favor, like this video, share this video with your family and friends. Help my channel grow. I'm trying to do this as fast as I can so I don't take too much of your time. But before I let you go, who do you know that's in the market to buy or sell real estate this year? Is it you? If so, hi, I'm Ron, your next agent. This is how you reach me. Phone number's there. You can scan that QR code, direct you directly to my Facebook page. You hit me up on any social media platform. You guys, thank you so much for attending. If you have any questions, if you need me, I'm always available. We do this on Fridays, 7 p.m. Central Time. This is Your Neighborhood News with Ron, your next agent. Contact me on any social media platform. And I will see you guys next Friday. Have a blessed